Hey together, Aaron the Black Dragon's back, and welcome all of you to Monday Madness's Slay the Spire. So last time we played with the Ironclad and tried to make a damage dealing build. Well, we had a great build, we just couldn't deal enough damage. We lost to one of the bosses that I hate the most yet again, but whatever. This time we're gonna go in with the Silent. Hello again. Talk. Transform a card may be interesting, max HP plus 7, which is also not too bad for the Silent. Obtain a curse but gain 250 gold, or start with a different relic. I think we're gonna start off with more HP, that sounds like a good choice. Granted. Thank you. Then let's see. I don't want to tackle too many elites, or none if possible. I think, since I want to tackle up this door right here, we're gonna start down here. So let's see what kind of build we will have with the Silent. I would love to have something good with the Silent. Let's kill you outright and do some damage to you. That was okay off and start. But with the Silent, I would love to go either for, well, we deal less damage now and we can't do anything about that. But with the Silent, would love to go either for a shift deck or a poison deck. Either of those would be amazing. If you try to make a combination of a shift deck and a poison deck, you might get overwhelmed a little bit. Let's just block normally, we don't need to discard a card. You can't get enough block as it is. If I might try to make a combination of a shift deck and I actually can kill you. No need to block you. If you try to make a combination of those two things, a fear potion, that's new, then you might get overwhelmed a little bit because you don't have 100% focus on one thing. Apply 3 vulnerable, that's new, because the game updated yet again at the start of recording. So the game is updating quite a lot lately. Reflex. Discard. If this card is discarded from your hand, draw 1 card. You see, this is one card where I think you would be better off just not having this card. Because you have that card in your deck just to draw an extra card. And that's just one extra card. So if you just wouldn't have the reflex card, then you wouldn't need to draw an extra card. So in my opinion, don't go for that card, it's useless. Then set up, place a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. It costs 0 until it is played. Setup could be useful. Outmaneuver, next turn gain 2 energy, but you have to pay 1 energy to get 2 next time. Totally honest, none of those cards are really helpful for me. Setup may be a good card later on, but I don't have anything to use it on, so therefore it would just take up space. Reflex again is completely useless for me, since I would draw an extra card just to draw a card later on that I can use something with. And outmaneuver, I don't see the appeal of the extra energy, so I'm just gonna skip out on the cards. What a bad start to all of that. Let's see what you have for me. You have a lot. I'm gonna take 1 damage from you. I need you. We could make you vulnerable with that. Might be actually in my interest. Let's neutralize you so that I can block that and deal more damage to you. I think I'm okay if I just hang on like that. And you're gonna buff yourself a little bit. Just barely make it through your defense. And bellow, defense and strength. Lots of strength at that. Let's go for Survivor so that I don't need to block too much. 2 more damage for me. Don't like them. The jawworms are annoying. because they can't block so freaking much. Die! Good. Get me the gold. Okay. Now I have to really decide what we're gonna go with. Do we wanna have a shift deck where we would need infinite blades? At the start of your turn, add one shift, add a shift to your hand. Or noxious fumes at the start of your turn, apply 2 poison to all enemies. I love both decks. I really want to show off both decks at that. We show a higher tendency to get more poison cards in this run, so let's go for noxious fumes. So we're gonna build ourselves a poison deck. Let's fight one more time. Hello there, cultist. We didn't get our noxious fumes. Which is the difference between noxious fumes and the infinite blades? With infinite blades you can give them innate, which makes them playable from the very start. Let's make you weaker so that they can block all the damage you would deal. Come at me, you won't get through my defense. But with noxious fumes you don't get it, they'll just deal more poison damage. By the way, poison. So now I can use more time to block the incoming damage, because my poison will start piling up on the enemies and tear them down in the long run. I mean, the amount of poison that I deal to them at the moment, I'm not tearing them down fast enough, but we will in the future, because I'm planning on making this a tremendously overpowered poison deck. Hopefully. Let's do that, and I don't even need to block, because you're dead. Wonderful. Give me that power potion. Add a random power card to your hand, it costs 0 this turn. Interesting, let's see what it is. And another random card, and we have Cloak and Dagger. That's a perfect card for a shift deck. I think, however, we're gonna go for it. Since I want to switch out all my attack cards for block cards with a poison deck, let's get the golden idol and let's lose some max HP here. Since we started with more HP than we normally would have with the silent, that's a good deal. Let's see, what do we get? Nothing with poison. We could get another Cloak and Dagger. Liquid Bronze. Gain 3 thorns. Interesting. Fairy in a bottle. When you would die, heal to 10% of your max HP instead and discard this potion. Interesting new things. Trip applied to vulnerable. Everything else seems to be the normal way. Let's go ahead and get rid of one strike card. We could get ourselves another Cloak and Dagger. Let's get ourselves another Cloak and Dagger, why not? Let's do that, thank you. Let's go this way, don't tangle with the elites. Oh boy. Well, let's go ahead and use Cloak and Dagger. I only get so much damage, so I want to get rid of you as soon as possible, because you will be a problem. Let's also use that drink. Wraith form. Yes, please. Reduce all damage taken and HP lost to 1, but I lose 1 dexterity. Interesting. I don't know if the Wraith form is really that much worth it anymore. Well, depends. Because now everything only deals 1 damage. That might actually be somewhat useful. Let's do that. I will... Still don't take any damage. Interesting. The Wraith form had a remodel... had a complete remodel since I started the game. And here it comes, but you will still only deal 1 damage. I don't know if the Wraith form is good or bad now. Let's kill you. And since you can only block, I will concern myself with you later. And the poison does a good job with dealing some damage to you guys. So therefore, I think we're good here. You protect. And now they deal 4 damage. Interesting. Let's weaken you. Let's gain a little bit blocking. Blocking, damage dealing. I will take damage this time. I thought... Oh, the effect of the Wraith form is gone. Yeah, I think the Wraith form is not that much worth it anymore. All in all, considering that, I think you would be better off not taking the Wraith form in general, and let's just die by poison, everyone. It's not like I care. Goodbye. Yeah, let's take that. Explosive potion, please. Oh, Sucker Punch and the Bouncing Flask. 3 poison to 3 random enemies. To random enemy 3 times. Let's take that. The Bouncing Flask, if you only fight against 1 enemy, can be really useful. Hi there. Thievery. Let's start. Cloak and Dagger. I don't want to take unnecessary amounts of damage. Let's do that, and let's shift you. You'll get poison next turn. I really wanted to use the Bouncing Flask, but it costs 2, and therefore using it was not the most helpful here. Let's use 1 more block, and then I can just stab you. I think I'm gonna use that next turn. I really need to make Noxious Fumes stronger. I want to deal more poison to the enemies. How much damage? 10 damage? Yes. So then you're dead. Wanted to make sure that I kill you because I couldn't block all that. Give me that. Bane deals 7 damage. If the enemy is poisoned, deals 7 damage again. Oh, and Slice. Something that you would need for a 0 cost deck. Extremely hard to make, but totally worth it. We're gonna go with Bane. Since we're gonna try to make a poison deck, Bane will come in handy really soon. Hopefully. Let's make the Noxious Fumes a little bit more potent. Good job. Let's proceed. Let's see what's in this treasure chest. Gold and the Regal Pillow. Yes, please. It also has now an accept number. Additional 15 HP. Nice. You find a shimmering mass of light encompassing the center of the room. Its warm glow and enchanting patterns invite you. Upgrade 2 random cards, but lose 15 HP. Let me take a look here. But see, upgrading random cards means, even though I would love to have some cards upgraded. Okay, let's try looting, and the monster's back. Hi there. Even though I would have loved to get the things, let's throw that at you because it will be helpful. Let's use my Bouncing Flask here, so that we can deal a lot of poison and just attack you normally, because Cloak and Dagger doesn't do me any good here, because a normal attack is stronger than Cloak and Dagger. Let's see, I only also had a 25% chance and the monster still came back, so that shows my luck. Done it. Dealing a lot of damage to you, however. The poison also helps. Where is my Noxious Fumes, by the way? I wanna keep stacking on that poison. Let's use Cloak and Dagger and Bane, since that will deal a lot more damage now. And speaking of damage, ouch! But whatever, you're gonna siphon something again, I'm gonna poison you a little bit more. Wonderful, then I'm gonna weaken you, and then I'm gonna stab you. And next turn you're dead. I don't even need to concern myself about you anymore. No. If I would have gotten Bane, I would have killed you with it. But anyway, you're dead. Happy Flower. Nice. Gold skill potion. Get a Happy Flower. Yes, please. Dexterity and a random card. Escape Plan. Draw 1 card. If the card is a skill, gain 3 block. That might be okay. Deal 7 damage, apply 1 week. And whenever you play a card, gain 1 block. For my deck, however, those cards are not really that useful, so I'm gonna skip out on them. Hello there. Good. Let's start with a dexterity potion so that I get a little bit more out of those things right now. Make you weaker. And you're not yet poisoned, so therefore I can't do much with that. So let's just block as much damage as we can. I don't want to have unnecessary damage taken while we're running from something. Let's use all the cloak and daggers. That way we can defend ourselves and we even can attack you still. See, and that is why cloak and dagger is so dang good. And the Happy Flower now sets in. That's great. Nice, so that I can use the Bouncing Flask. Wonderful. 14 poison. And even a stab. And boom. And I don't get damaged because I have enough defense. Yeah, die. You got bait. And anything else? Poison Stab. Another Infinite Blades. Again, however, we are playing not a shift deck, but a poison deck. So this would be more useful for me in the long run. But I think, however, I'm still gonna skip out on those cards. Think we're still gonna skip out. I need to heal myself up because I wanna be safe. Then we're gonna go to the shop, see what they have to offer to us. We could get another Bane. We still don't get any poison cards here. Therefore, if you do not play any attacks during your next turn, gain an extra energy next turn. Yes, please. Since we try to make a poison deck, we don't necessarily need to attack our enemies, and therefore gaining extra energy to inflict more poison on enemies, if they still don't count as attacking an enemy, would be amazing. We could make that more potent, but again we wanna have really strong poison. And now for a boss fight, upgrading that to 4 poison, that would help. Good, starting off with Noxious Fumes. Then doing that. Let's see what a skill may be. Doppelganger. Next turn draw X cards and gain X energy. Let's do it. 1 more card and 1 more energy. If that is how that works. Yep, wonderful. Let's start it off good by poisoning you quite a lot. Then neutralize you. Then do that, and we're gonna take a lot of damage, so let's use Survivor here. We have poisoned you already, so I think we're good. Ouch. If we wouldn't have blocked so much, that would have hurt like crazy. Let's only use 1 block and then attack you, because I want to get rid of you. Because he will tear us down. Ouch. We're burned. Let's neutralize you yet again. Then use Cloak and Dagger, that, and get rid of the strike card. And attack you 1 more time with the shift. We are good that way. We don't take any damage. And we still deal damage because you are poisoned. Oh, that's wonderful. That's exactly what I want to have. Let's use more Poison Flask on you. Exquisite. Then I can Bane you. And then block all your damage and even shiv you. It's working out. It's working out wonderfully. Got burned again. But hey, I'd love to get burned every now and then. Bad, I cannot deflect that. I can use Bane to deal more damage, do that, and since I get another attack out of the Cloak and Dagger, let's do that. That way you always play a block card if you have Cloak and Dagger. You're trying to block me out of the damage dealing here. I'm gonna make you weakened, however. And then I can still do that. I'm unable to break through your defenses. But whatever, let's try it at least. And I don't care, buddy. Quite frankly, I don't care. You're dead. You're so freaking dead. 51. And since I don't want to have any burn damage, let's discard that. Come at me. You're dead. Wonderful. Gain the gold and tools of the trade. At the start of a turn, draw one card and discard one card. Yeah, can't see how that will work. Die, die, die. Deal 13 damage to all enemies and exhaust. Okay, nice. 13 damage. That's for some enemies that's an instant win. And Adrenaline, gain 1 energy, draw 2 cards. 0 cost. I actually think about getting that because it's not upgraded and it's a 0 cost, so there may be another benefit once I upgrade it. So let's go with that. Let's see what the relics are that we can get. We have the Cursed Key, gain 1 energy at the start of each turn. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, obtain a curse. Okay, I see. Then the Snecko Eye again and the Tiny House. This could ruin a potentially great run, the Cursed Key. So I think the Tiny House is what we're gonna go with. But we're gonna decide on that in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, how about leaving a comment down below? I really appreciate that. And hope to see all of you to the next part of Monday Madness's Slay the Spire. So bye!